here from your local friendly music lesson studio, the Cincinnati School of Music, and this is Drum Set for Beginners, and today we're going to be talking about the basic rock beat. Here we go. So to begin, for your basic rock beat, you want to have eighth notes on the hi-hat, and you're going to count them just like this. 1 and 2 and 3 and 4 and 1 and 2 and 3 and 4 and. For the bass drum, you're going to be playing on beats 1 and 3 like this. 1 and 2 and 3 and 4 and 1 and 2 and 3 and 4 and. And for your bass drum playing, you want to play one of two ways. Either the heel method, which is where you're playing from the heel down like this. 1 and 2 and 3 and 4 and 1 and 2 and 3 and 4 and you want to make sure that your heel is coming back up and not digging into the head of the drum. The second method is the toe method, where you're playing with the top part of your foot or your toe and coming down with your foot like this. 1 and 2 and 3 and 4 and 1 and 2 and 3 and 4 and. The tricky part about the toe is that it's going to tend to want to dig into the head more than the heel method. So if you are using the toe method, make sure that your bass drum beater isn't digging into the head of the drum. Alright, next step, we're going to add the snare drum. So the snare drum is going to play on beats 2 and 4 like this. 1 and 2 and 3 and 4 and 1 and 2 and 3 and 4 and. Let's put it all together. 1 and 2 and 3 and 4 and 1 and 2 and 3 and 4 and 1 and 2, 3 and 4. Last time. And 2, 3 and 4. So the next step you want to do is transferring the hi-hat part, your eighth notes, over to the right cymbal. So you're going to change your right hand and swing it over to the right cymbal. And also try putting the hi-hat on beats 2 and 4 with the snare drum, but with your foot this time. So with the snare drum, you're going to play 1 and 2 and 3 and 4 and 1 and 2 and 3 and 4. Let's try it with the right cymbal now. Here we go. 1, 2, ready, and go. 1 and 2 and 3 and 4. 1 and 2 and 3 and 4. 1 and 2 and 3 and 4 and 1, 2, 3. So you might be thinking, well, Joel, I don't have a drum set. What am I supposed to do? Well, lucky for you, I have an answer. If you don't have the luxury of having a drum set, you can always practice your beats with these things, your hands, your manos. And the way to do that is just like this. Imitating the hi-hat and bass drum with your feet, and the cymbal and the drum with your right and left hand. Just like this. 1 and 2 and 3 and 4 and 1 and 2 and 3 and 4 and. And if you want to imitate the hi-hat part, just use your left foot like this. 1 and 2 and 3 and 4 and 1 and 2 and 3 and 4 and. So, if you don't have a drum set, or you don't have it with you and you want to practice, you can always just practice with your hands. So that's your basic rock beat. This has been Drum Set for Beginners. Stay tuned for the next episode. I am your host, Joel Garza.